Hey y'all, I just got back from New Orleans where I went for Halloween, which was awesome, by the way, but that is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this building that's in downtown New Orleans. It's called the Plaza Tower or sometimes the Crescent City Tower. It's 45 stories tall and it's been abandoned since 2002. How wild is that? 20 years. So this thing was built in the 1960s. It was finished in 1969 and it functioned as a residence, a multi-use building with businesses on the bottom for years until the early 2000s when an inspector came in and found that it was full of asbestos and also a little bit unstable because New Orleans isn't exactly stable ground. So it was decommissioned. They made everyone move out, but now they don't know what to do with it. So it's just standing there. It's terrifying. And it's hard to take pictures of because it basically just looks like a tall tower. But I walked up and got pretty close to it, and you can see close up that the windows are smashed out, and the windows that are remaining have graffiti on the inside, and the metal siding is peeling off the parking garage. It's really, really creepy cool. The reason that they don't know what to do with it is like, how do you manage that? If you imploded it, it would release a cloud of asbestos over a densely populated urban area. And so it's just standing there because no one knows what to do with it. All of the businesses around have also been impacted in a negative way because at some point this thing is going to fall over. Like, how has it not been taken down by a hurricane? A piece of it several years ago fell off the top stories because the top of it sort of bells out and hit a bicyclist who didn't die, who had a really bad day, but ultimately survived. So now they put this net around the top of it, but now the net is decaying. This thing is nuts. I couldn't help but think of all of these sort of terrifying story scenarios involving a building like this. So one possibility is that it's actually not unstable and there's some sort of a secret base underneath it and it's being maintained in order to protect the secrecy of some base. Or maybe like the low-class vampires, because, vampires have the class system too, live there. Maybe that's it. But one way or another, this thing is definitely going to be featured in some form in something I write. If you're in the area, go take a look at it. It's very interesting and creepy as fuck.